All right, everybody. This is Chris. I'm going to be bringing you along today to a dealer-only insurance auction. So we're going to be seeing cars with hail damage, theft, accidents, repossessions, charity cars. So there's going to be a few different things that we see today. This one's local to me here in South Carolina. We come out here every Tuesday to preview, and then the sales are on Wednesdays. So usually get some pretty good deals. You can see anything from a 65 Chevelle up to a 2022 Kia Stinger. So it just kind of depends on whatever they have this week. I want to say they have about 700 cars to choose from. I've got like 11 or 12 on my list that I'm going to be looking at. So we want to bring you along for the ride, show you a few cars, and then kind of let you know the next day, which is auction day, what they go for, and see if we can get a deal. I'm trying to look for something this week that's really not that hard to do, not a lot of work. You know, a lot of the hail damaged cars seem to be a good buy. A lot of the times, if you have a body person, if you have a glass person, a lot of times windshields, back glass, or sunroofs are busted out, and then of course you got a lot of dents and dings on it. I'm going to be looking for something that maybe, you know, a collision car, repossession, kind of pull out, maybe do a front bumper, door, fender, something like that, get a paint job, or repossession, you know, mechanically, see what's going on with them. Always check the oil, check the transmission fluid if possible, check the coolant, check the brakes, always put them in gear. You can't drive them at this auction, so just put them in gear, forward, backwards. Make sure right now it's like 95 degrees outside. Make sure your AC works. You know, heat's going to work because it's so hot. Try to look at the interior, make sure the interior is in good shape. I always judge a lot by a car if the interior is in you know, fairly good shape. That means usually they took care of it. You get deals on some of them that are just absolutely disgusting. Kind of got to make sure it's worth your time. There's a few hail damaged cars I've got on my list, a few collisions, a few repos, but I'm going to bring you along for the ride and kind of show you what they got, see if we can come up with anything for this week. And this particular auction here in South Carolina, you've got to have a dealer's license in order to come. I think Georgia, I know North Carolina, there's some cars you can bid on. It's a IAA auction is what it is. Some of them you can bid on up there, but South Carolina you have to have a dealer's license. It always helps to have people in place that can do the things, you know, mechanics, body guys, tow truck guys. So we're gonna bring you along, see if we can find anything that you know, that we can get fairly cheap, make some money on it, and try to bring you along for the whole ride from now. If we get a car and then get the body work done or whatever the case is, get all that taken care of, and then at the end of the video or my next video, I'll show you what we get, break down the price, and then show you what we make on them. So come along for the ride. I appreciate you tuning in. If you could like, subscribe, and comment, that really helps me. Trying something different with the YouTube. I was doing a lot of the appliance repair. I still do that occasionally, but we transitioning over into, you know, more mechanical, more, you know, auto auctions. Actually going to have some golf cart content, a little bit of everything coming up. So if you could do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, I appreciate it. All right. Next one on the list, 2009 Chevy Malibu. It's another hail damaged car, which this one is nowhere near as bad as a lot of the other ones. All the glass is intact. You can see a little bit of dents and dings on it. I've always loved about these Malibus is the two-tone interior. Interior looks good for a, you know, mid-priced sedan. Tires are good. Good. Alright, 3.6 liters, got the V6. A little bit of coolant down there. We'll need some coolant. Batteries from 21. About 2.5 years old now. Check the oil and everything off camera. All that's good. Goes forward, goes reverse. And this one, 113, 762 on the miles. And The AC blows ice cold. So this will be on the list. It does show low fuel. Sometimes you got to be careful because people that claim something on insurance or on a repo take it back with no fuel because there's another issue. But this one seems solid. It's got the sunroof, radio, everything works like it should. So keep this on the list. Right, this is another hail damaged car. 2011 Kia Sorento. See all the dents and dings on it. Alright, so all the glass on this one is intact. Check under the hood on this one. 169,553 on the miles. Alright, so anytime we come out, I always check body, see why it's here. It could be repossession, wreck, hail, anything really to do with insurance, theft, things like that. So you always want to make sure you check your oil, see if your AC works, brake fluid, power steering, make sure you've got coolant on a front end collision. Of course, I can take the cap off as well. Make sure you don't have milkshake. Got brake fluid. Got some coolant. Right, let's crank it up. Let's see. Says aftermarket radio on it. Let's check AC. This is my list that I brought out. Tells me where they're at. '10. Something like this would be fairly cheap. But look at that interior. Interior that looks like this, I always assume they don't take care of the mechanical aspect of the car. Haven't seen one of these in a little while. $151 on the miles. Alright, moment of truth. Will it start? damage right there. All right, so this particular auction, they do them on Wednesdays that are local to us, but this particular auction company around us, they do them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday are the ones we deal with. Let me bring you to it. All right, this is a 2008 Pontiac G6. Here's not Chevy. See the front bumper is right there. It's the only damage on it. Let's come inside, see if it'll start. $1 million question. And it does. All right, 151, 430. No check engine lights. So this one in my area, in an 08 Pontiac, you know, a little cheaper of a car. Probably get it $2,800 out of it. Here in Columbia area, AC is blowing ice cold already. It's got good miles on it. Interior's not bad. Like I said, front bumper's back there. That'll save some money. So if we can get this, and of course cheap enough, everything has a price. If we can get this cheap enough, make a move on this. Let's get out and check under the hood. So no damage. Putting those headlights back up. Put the front bumper on. Tires look good. Got coolant. Check the oil off camera, all that's good. Looks like there's either a small oil leak or they spilled some oil when they were filling it. I always try to look in the trunk, see what goodies you find. Transmission fluid, coolant. So hopefully this doesn't have coolant transmission fluid leak, but you always got to check. Kind of go into them thinking you're going to have to put some kind of money into them. Even if they check out 100% here, you can't drive them. So you've got to make everything checks out so you can drive a car. They only have first, second gear. Just kind of depends. So you always go into it knowing you got to put some kind of money into it. But on something like this, tires seem good. Radiator condenser's not busted. Bit easy fix. Get this on the lot the same day you pick it up. Into it. This is most definitely on the list. Take it to the next one. Bring back whole. Yep, another hail damaged car, 2019 Kia Stinger. People love these cars. $65,762 miles. That sounds good. Well, it's definitely going to be out of my price range. Wanted to take a look at it. Sunroof busted. Back glass busted. Dents all on the top, all on the roof. And this is busted. Nice car though. Somebody get a good discount on that. They know body work and the glass guy. It's a good vehicle to buy and resell. Show you a few more cars we got out here on the list. Not a whole lot. All those are going to be up for auction. Alright, so that's all the cars I got on my list for today. I think it's maybe like 12. Trying to find something that doesn't need a whole bunch of work. Kind of get in, fix real quick, get on the lot by the weekend. You know, Saturdays are busy days. So I'll bring you along tomorrow for the auction, because today is just a preview day. And then I'll show you kind of what some of the prices look like tomorrow. Thank you.